What's up, family? Hey, man, watch it, Daddy buy houses. Watch it. How y'all doing tonight? So, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. We about to get down to business, guys. We about to get down to business tonight, baby. I hope you're ready. For those of you guys who are new, just seeing me, I'm Mr. Transaction Engineer. And I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about how to buy properties without going to the bank, without having to spend all that money and go to the bank. You don't have to go to the bank, guys. I probably went to the bank maybe one, dang, it's been that few, probably one time that I know of that I personally went and bought a property, like when I had to sign 1,000,000 documents when you go to closing. So I can say I've only purchased a property one time doing it the conventional way. One time only. So, and I've been doing this, I've been in this business for 15 years. So, guys, you don't have to go down to the bank, but you got to get some training. You do need some training. So we're going to give everybody about 5 more minutes and let, well, not 5, couple of minutes so we can get started. In the meantime, open up my PowerPoint. How y'all doing today? Put where you from also. How y'all doing today, guys? I've been working all day, man, working on this presentation. But I'm excited, guys. I got some good stuff to show you guys about subject to real estate investing. It's really changed my life. And guys, I know it can definitely change yours. Definitely. Uh-oh. I can't see if they can see me. My screen big. Guys, can you see me or the screen? There you go, screen share. Let me get out of here. Cali. Man, I love California. Austin, DC. What's up, DC? Man, I just saw a program. There's a lot of properties up there, man, that's abandoned and ran down. It's a lot of opportunity up there in DC. A lot of opportunity. Thank you guys for those who are tuning in. I'm Mr. Transaction Engineer, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to become financially free through real estate, guys. How to get out your 9 to 5, how to change your job. It all takes a paradigm shift. And those who don't understand what that means, just a shift right here, a mental shift, baby. You just gotta put a shift and just turn it around. Completely a new way of thinking. A new way of thinking. New way of thinking. That's all it is. So let me share my screen with you guys. Let's see. So I'm not gonna keep. For those of you stay to the end, I may have a surprise for you. May have a gift for you. So let's get to it. Where is it? All right, guys. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, tonight we're going to be talking about how to become recession proof. How to become recession proof, guys. I don't know if you're out there, if you're paying attention to what's going on, but I really hope you're paying attention to what's going on. It's a lot going on, guys. With China, China is affecting everybody. Australia's in a recession. See, a little secret, the local news guys only going to tell you the local stuff and all the drama. You know, you may get 1 or 2 seconds of happiness, but it's back to the drama. Let's keep it 1,000 there. You got to keep it 1,000. I haven't watched the local news, I'm going to be honest with you guys, in about 5 or 6 years. And like my mentor said, if it's important, Eddie, you're going to find out. Somebody's going to be talking about it. So I learned about the virus. Why? Because somebody told me about it. And also it's on Bloomberg. Now do watch Bloomberg, and that's the business channel for about an hour. You know, I got to see what's going on. That way you can really see what's going on with the economy. So if you're going to watch any kind of news, watch Bloomberg, guys. It's telling you guys how companies are going out of business, how they already estimated loss for 2020. China, the whole half of the country is, you know, they're on lockdown. It's a communist country, so they got everybody on lockdown, guys. If everybody on lockdown, how are we going to get our goods? And we depend on them 65%. We depend on them 65%. So they produce 65% of our goods. And so if they stay, you know, on lockdown, it's going to affect everybody. It's definitely going to affect, you know, the economy, inflation, groceries and gas probably go up. So just be prepared, guys. And if it start messing with, and you know, if it messes with the jobs, then it start messing with the houses. Because how can you make payments, guys, if you laid off? You can't go to work because you don't have any goods. Trucks start moving and shipping off everything. Look around you. Most of everything you see came on a truck. Ask a trucker. So mostly everything you see came on the truck. So, like I say, I'm Mr. Transaction Engineer, guys. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate your time. I'm only going to hold you about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, guys. Then we're going to open up for Q&A. So I'm going to go through these slides pretty quickly because let's be realistic. Even if I talk to you guys an hour, if you're new to this subject to business, you're not going to understand in an hour. So let's get down to business, guys. A little bit about me. I'm Mr. Transaction Engineer, father of 4. I started real estate investing in 2004, guys, and I closed over 1,000 transactions, guys. I know how to close subject tos, wholesale lease options, sandwich lease options, short sales, you name it, guys. Flip land deals. I do all that good stuff. I love real estate. Real estate has changed my life dramatically, guys. Dramatically. I was a forklift driver before I started real estate, guys, and I had to make a really important decision. At the time, I had 3 kids. Now I have 4. But at the time, guys, I had these 3 kids. And this is my beautiful wife, Sharice. We've been together for 10 years. My children, EJ, he's 22. Jamar, 23. Michaela, 19. And Isabella, 7. So I got 4 kids, guys. And I may be working on 5. No, just kidding. Maybe. I don't know. So, guys, we've been buying and selling properties for a very long time. And I love what I do, man. Like I said, it changed my life dramatically. But I was caught up in the 9 to 5. I was driving forklifts, guys. I had 3 kids, but I had to work, guys. I promise you. About 50 hours a week for $12 an hour. So what can you do with 3 kids, guys, at $12 an hour? Man, it was like, I knew, guys, I was going to Hey, I was going to leave that place sooner or later. So my mom, she turned me on to the real estate. She paid for my first seminar. And once she paid for my first seminar, they sent us all the products early. So I started marketing early, guys. I started marketing. And before I got to the seminar, I was so hungry for change that I already had leads. I had probably about 15, 20 leads. So my mom paid for the seminar. It was for 4 days, 4 intense days, about 10 hours a day. So I needed Thursday off, Friday off, Saturday, and Sunday I was off. But I had already taken my time off on vacation. So I went to my boss. I said, boss, can I take these 2 days off to go to a training? They're like, oh, no, definitely. Maybe I should have made up something. Instead, I was sick, called in sick or something. But I was fed up, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was fed up. Got tired of looking at my check and it's already taxed by 40%. So I was just fed up. So it was an easy decision. He said I couldn't take off. So well, okay, I'm out of here. So that was like the best decision I made. But guys, it wasn't that easy. I'm gonna be honest with you. But looking back, I thank God I made that decision. So I'm on the way to the seminar. Now we always gonna have obstacles. Always, guys. I'm telling you. I had plenty today trying to get this webinar out. So I apologize. We supposed to start it early, a little early, but guys, I had a little situation. I had to bob and weave myself. So we got to keep pushing though. But I'm on the way, getting ready to go to my first seminar. And my uncle, he comes out. Well, before I go to the car, I'm leaving. He's like, where you going? I said, I'm going to a real estate seminar in Washington, D.C. He started laughing. Man, you don't know nothing about no real estate, man. I'm like, okay. So, he was somebody that I like, I love, and I would believe in some of the stuff he tell me. So I looked up to him in a way. And so it kind of, I felt a little pressure, guys. I was a little sad. But then when I was sitting in the car on the way to the airport, I had to think, what did this guy have? It's easy for him to doubt me and disbelief, but what do he have? Nothing, guys. He was still staying with his mom at 50. And now he's got a little older now, but he used to work on my properties and, do all the contracting work. So guys, right there, that goes to show you, never give up, never quit. Don't let nobody direct your future except you. We got to command our attention, and whatever we focus on, we get. Whatever we focus on, expand. So tonight we're going to be talking about subject to buying property subject to. When I made it to the seminar, guys, I was so blessed that they called me on the stage. You had to submit your property information sheets. So I submitted my property information sheet, and they called me up on the stage. I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm excited, man. When I got to the seminar, I promise you, man, I was so excited, man, because it's something inside of me kept driving me to it. And my mom, she always talked about real estate when I was growing up. Our property, a house that we childhood home that we still have now that we turned into an Airbnb in East Atlanta. Guys, we bought that. My mom bought that in 76 for $30,000. Now it's worth $340,000. So that's 40 years later. So it does matter where you buy. So anyway, guys, back to the seminar. I'm on stage and they call my seller. Guys, my first deal was a subject to, guys. The lady owed, I think it was $115 on the property. It was worth about $130. She only wanted $2,000 to sign the property over. $2,000 to sign the property over, guys. Don't you know I sent that contract like lightning? Well, back then we had to use a fax machine, so I faxed it so fast, guys, like lightning. And check this out. She wasn't behind on payments, and she was an IRS auditor. So, hey, guys, we still made it happen. So I gave her $2,000. We did a closing. Closing cost was probably about $1,500. And I got $5,000 down. So I made about $1,500 up front after you minus closing costs. The payments, I think, was about $800, $900. and I was renting it out for about $12.50. So I was making about $200 or $300 per month. Now keep in mind the beauty of the W-2s. When you sorry guys. The beauty of the W-2, guys, when you buy W-2, you sell on a lease purchase. I really don't like selling my properties owner financing. I'm gonna be honest with you, because you don't get the tax benefits. You lose all your tax benefit, guys. So keep that in mind. And if you sell it on owner financing, then you got to go through foreclosure to get the people out. So I sell my W-2s on owner finance. I'm sorry, on lease purchase. So saying that, when I put the people in the house, it's no repairs, guys. I'm not responsible for any repairs. You're responsible, guys. Now I give them 2 weeks. When they're in the house, I give them 2 weeks. You see anything, I'll take care of it. But keep in mind, I'm being generous, because if you go do a traditional closing, if anybody out there ever bought a property conventional way, tell me, after you left that closing table, when something tore up, did anyone come over there? Did this previous seller come and fix it for you? No, guys. When you sign on the dotted line, you saying, hey, excuse me. You say, hey, this is my house. Hey, I'm responsible for everything. It's on me. So it's the same thing, but you don't even have to give them that much time. You can tell them do their due diligence, and before we get to closing, make sure you've done your homework. So on that particular deal, guys, I made $1,500 up front. Now, this is why I love W-2, guys, because you get paid 3 ways. 3, baby, 3, not 1, 3. You get paid from the down payment. The down payment from your tenant buyer. You get paid from the cash flow, and you get paid on the back end when the loan cashes out. So you got I got $1,500 up front, $300 a month cash flow for about 2 years. And when he cashed me out, guys, I walked away with about I think it was like $26,000, something like that. So I got paid 3 ways, guys, off one deal. Versus when you wholesale a property, the party's over, baby. You're back on the hunt. So what is it subject to, guys? Real estate method used to buy properties by taking over existing debt on a mortgage and creating seller-backed financing. So, and you also have wraparound mortgages where you just put a new mortgage on top of the seller old mortgage. So that's a wrap. But let's get into the 3 secrets. The 3 secrets. How to buy houses without going to a bank for a loan. How to become financially free. How to become recession proof. How to buy houses without going to the bank for a loan, guys. You got to find a motivated seller. Now, my seller was motivated because she just got married. She had 2 properties. She moved with her husband, so she had a vacant property, guys. The house was vacant. So you know, and I know, if a property sit vacant for long, if you got a savings account, it's going to dwindle away after a while. If it's depends on how much you got saved, but who want to waste that money, guys? Lose that money. So, and if you don't know even how to get rid of a house, it's just having a vacant property, period, is a problem. So we got to find, we're looking for motivated sellers, guys. We're looking for probate leads. We're looking for bankruptcy leads. We're looking for pre-foreclosure, guys. We're looking for divorce. We look for people that gotta sell now. Now. We need people that gotta sell now. That's what we're looking for. So, secret number 2, how to become financially free. Guys, you do the math. You got 10 of these properties, cash flowing $300 a piece. Do the math. You're cash flowing, baby. Every month. But one thing you need to know for sure is your expenses. What are your expenses? Just say if your expenses, guys, are $3,000, right? So that's your house note. Now it depends on where you at, guys. Different parts of the country, we got people on here for everywhere, but different parts of the country, you're paying more for your property or less. Just say you got a house note, $1,000, right? Utilities about 400, gas about another 100 a month. We're talking about per month. Um, Car note and insurance, just say 600. Depends on how you like to ride, baby. Now if you're doing it big boy style, it may be 1,000 or better, or 2,000. So that's 2,100. Let me think of some more expenses. Got to get groceries. It's another 500. Got to have a little playtime. Everybody got a little extra cash. We all have extra cash that we spend towards something, whether it's going out to the movies, going out to eat, or junk food, whatever you like to do, however you get your rocks off. So that's another, let's just say 300 for the month. And ladies, y'all like to go shopping now. Put that shopping budget in there. You got to put it in there. So let's say 500. Because I found out when I went into the store during the daytime, during the weekday too, it was like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I saw a lot of women in the store. And I asked the guy, I said, hey man, why all these ladies in here? He said, man, this is the time they be in here spending their husband's money up. So hey, we on to you guys. We on to you. Guys, if you don't talk to your wife for an hour, she disappeared. When she come back, check the trunk, guys. Check the trunk. So let's just say all of those expenses was $3,400, right? Boom. Now the average cash flow on the subject too is about $300. So let's just say we got our expenses of $3,400. Let's just say you may need 20 of these. If you one of our coaching students, I'm gonna show you how to make double, what you can per month by short selling that second mortgage. If you find one with a second mortgage, guys, you can short sell it and create $200 or $300 more worth of cash flow or more. Usually, if you got a second mortgage, the interest rate are pretty high because they know if the first foreclose, they don't get anything. They will get wiped out. So let's say 20 properties you need subject to, right? That's $6,000, guys. So that's $6,000 a month, guys. That will, hey, if your bills are $3,400 and you got 6,000 coming in every month, guys, you're financially free. If you even got 3,500 coming in every month, just say you don't want to get 20 properties, you're cool with 12 or 15. Just know your number. Guys, you're financially free. And you can buy these properties anywhere, all over the country, guys. You don't have to be in the competitive areas. There's plenty of little areas, guys. Got 100,000 people, $75,000, $100,000 people, guys. Perfect window. Perfect window, guys. So keep that in mind. And it doesn't take a lot of money to do these deals, guys. I know a lot of people think, oh, I need all this money. No, just hold on. I'm gonna get to that now. Calm down. Calm down. So I'm gonna talk to you guys how to become recession proof. During the last recession, guys, end of 2007, I was fortunate enough. Hey, I may get that picture. I'll get that picture and show you guys that picture. But I was fortunate enough, guys, probably about a month or two before that market crash. Man, I was fortunate enough to hit the probate. I did a probate wholesale deal, guys, and made $58,000. So right before that recession, guys, a month or two before that recession, so boom, it bought me some time to get it together because when that market crashed, guys, it was a smoke. This it was chaos, guys. It was chaos. And I was only in the business for about 3 years at the time, and nobody ever talked to me about a recession. So I'm like, what in the world? And I was a wholesaling junkie at the time, guys. I'm talking about everything I got, I was wholesale. I had to wholesale everything. And one of my good friends, and keep in mind now, when I first went to real estate training, I learned about everything pertaining to the business. I kept 3 subject tools at the time. I only had 3 at the time because I was more focused on that quick money. But hey, like I say, cash is king, but cash flow is queen, baby. Because when that recession crashed, wasn't doing anything, guys, for about a year. 6 months to a year, man, it was chaos. They all on the news. Oh my God, it's recession. Oh my God, nobody houses. Guys, when they say that, when that recession hit, you better buy every single freaking property you can get your hands on. That is, now I promise on everything I love. If you just got on here and if you only get this nugget, you could become very, very, very wealthy during the next crash. Guys, when it crashed, guys, it's like going to your favorite store. One of mine is Neiman's and Saks and stuff like that. I had to calm down a little bit. Don't judge me. But guys, it's like going to your favorite store and you get 70% off, 80% off. That's what's going on. So when that next recession hit, and I feel like it's very soon for what I've been seeing, guys, you're getting properties cheap. You buy them and hold on to them. Subject tools. Oh my God. If the market is down, guys, people can't afford the houses. So what you do? They're extra motivated to sell. Extra motivated. So when that market crashed, guys, it wasn't no wholesaling going on, guys. My life, had went to shambles, man. Went through a divorce, everything. You know what time it is, guys. Divorce, lack of money in the relationship, the number one cause of divorce, man. It went down, baby. The ship went to sinking, baby. But I had another friend, guys. He built his foundation off cash flow. This guy had 50 subject to properties, cash flowing out the yin yang. Guys, his life wasn't affected a bit. He's still going out of town. He's still going out to eat with his wife every week, still going to the movies. And here I'm somewhere fighting with my ex-wife because I blew it. I didn't know, man. I didn't know I was only in the game, man, 3 years. So, hey, after that money got funny, guys, it was a wrap. So I had to build myself back up. But I vowed to myself then to never be without cash flow. That was a real eye opener. So I built my cash flow up, and now I'm financially free. Where it doesn't matter what I don't give a crap what the economy do. People are always going to need somewhere to stay, guys. And I'm going to buy way more subject tools than we're buying now. I promise you that. And the ones that does foreclosure, we're going to buy those too, the REOs and the short sales, all that stuff. So, guys, you're only one deal away. Whatever that is, I'm gonna leave that blank. You're only one deal away from leaving your job. You're only one deal away, guys, for a paradigm shift to know that this can really work for you. You're only one deal away from paying for your daughter or your son private school tuition. I know the difference between private school and public school. Now, I grew up in a public school, but to see my daughter in private school and just thriving, man, it's no comparison. She started off in public school, guys. I couldn't take it. So we put her in private school now. She's totally a total different girl. So guys, if you're able to bless your kids with that, man, I highly recommend it. Like serious business. It's worth every dollar. So you could be one deal away from sending your kid to private school or paying, from you could be only one deal away from a family vacation. Some of these subject too, guys, if you do it right and you build your buyers list, you're not coming to the table with anything. And make sure you guys go, my YouTube channel and check out the testimonials I got. Look at the last one I post with my guy up in North Carolina, Jerry, guys. Come on. His first subject to deal, we had a couple of buyers. It was a rocky deal, but we ended up, because of the seller tried to back out, so we had to file some paperwork on it. But we ended up getting about $16,000 down, guys. We got 15,000 down. It was about 16,000 to do the deal. We only came out the pocket, guys, a couple of $100. Couple of $100 to close the deal. And check this out. We're cash flowing $400 a month. Me and him partner on the deal. We're cash flowing $400 a month. We got a back end, guys. Well, check this out. $60,000 worth of equity. $60,000 worth of equity. We gave the seller $1,000, and we're gonna give her on the back end. We're gonna give her another 10 when the house cashes out. Man, I learned to, when you start blessing people, they come back to you. But it depends on where you grow up at, man. Like when I grew up in East Atlanta, we wasn't taught that, man. It's a different mindset growing up. So that's why I say we got to have a paradigm shift and work on ourselves. So the more you give, the more you receive. But we just can't keep taking and taking and taking. We got to give too. So it's the laws of the universe. It goes around. So you're only one deal away, guys, and only you can change your financial future. Only you can become financially free, baby. Financial freedom. 20 houses, guys, $6,000. $300 a month. Each house. And like I said, if you got a second mortgage on a property, guys, you can short sell that 10% or less, pay them off. Now you cash flowing. Guys. And another strategy that I like to teach some of my students, it's fine if they don't have all the down payments. They got close enough, fine. Now, Mr. Buyer, can you pay an extra $200 or $300 a month towards your down payment? Now your $300 a month, guys, just went to $500 a month for some of these properties, $600 a month for some of these properties. Guys, I'm telling you, man, I love subject twos, guys. Like real talk. I love them, man. So the process, what you got to do? You got to locate your property. That means you got to find some motivated sellers. You got to put the properties on the contract. Put the property on the contract. As soon as you put a property on the contract, I don't care what property it is, do your title search. You got to do your title search. Once you do your title search, you're going to order your come back now. You're going to order your reinstatement letter. You order your reinstatement letter and your property. It's up to you about the property inspection. So I'm going to leave that up to you. I've been doing it a long time, so we really don't get inspections. We just do a walkthrough. We look for any major issues. We check out the AC unit, all the working units and all that stuff. We in Georgia, so we have a lot of termite damage. So we look on the outside of the house for any trails that's going up on the bottom of the house from the ground up. Those usually are signs of termites. So we look for termite, foundation issues, pretty much that. And I'm sorry, my VA forgot to put it's three things you order. Your reinstatement letter from the bank. That reinstatement tells how many months behind and how much it's going to take to catch it up, to bring the loan current. If they are behind. If they're not behind, don't worry about it. But you want a mortgage statement. If they're not behind, you want their last mortgage statement. That mortgage statement will tell if they're behind or not. You want to pay off so you can know what's owed on the property. You want to get a copy of the original loan documents. You can do that at a later date. But right before closing, guys, the main 2 to 3 things you need is your reinstatement, your property inspection. Now that's up to you, and your payoff. And close and repeat, guys. Close and repeat. So, step 1, marketing. This is a lot of, like I said, guys, it's a lot of information. This course is so impactful, guys. But we're piling it on top, guys. You're gonna get a lot with this. We got a special class going on, special training. That's why it's called a master class. This for all the people who are ready to change their financial future, guys, and really take action. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're not gonna do anything, man, please don't waste your time, and please don't waste mine. My time is very valuable, guys. I got a couple of businesses I run, and I like to spend time with my family. So don't waste my time, please. You got to market, guys. You got to execute the deal. I'm going to show you how to do everything, guys, from A to Z. How to track your leads. We're not coming with that old property information sheet where you got to have a piece of paper and fill it out. No, none of that old time stuff, guys. We're gonna have you. We got you on Google Drive, Google Sheets, and you just enter the stuff in, type it in. We got it all set up for you guys, step-by-step process. So now I'm going to crack some of the myths here about subject tools that I heard some people say, and I asked some of the students and some of the people. There is only one way to buy a house, and that's traditionally. Guys, like I said, my first deal was a subject to. All you need with a subject to is a motivated seller. We got the scripts and everything for you guys. We got the scripts. We got the whole package, the whole setup. Training calls, guys. We got training calls that you can listen to. See how easy it is to close these deals. But you really gotta, you really gotta have a paradigm shift, guys. Because if you don't if you don't think you can do this, you're absolutely right. You're right. But whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're absolutely right. But like I said, I had some pressure. Guys, I had some pressure. I had 3 kids, man. So if I quit my job, I knew I couldn't. It was a point of no return. I'm not going back. I definitely wasn't going back. So that was over with. So I had to go. That's why when I got there, man, I was so motivated. I had my leads already. I came prepared like the first day of school, baby. Another one, guys, a subject to illegal. Man, I heard some attorneys say that. I heard couple of realtors say that. Guys, look it up. Subject tools are legal, very legal. And on our course, guys, in our training course, I got an attorney interview, guys, where I interviewed the attorney. So the attorney right there telling you, subject tools are legal. So don't listen to the naysayers and the people on the outside looking in. Look to the professional guys who's doing it and who's making it happen. Another myth, guys, number 3, it takes a lot of money to become a real estate investor. I don't have that. I don't have the money. I don't have the money. Guys, it doesn't take that much, guys. If you got a motivated seller and you got a good window, like we're buying them in North Carolina also. Shout out to my boy Jerry up there in North Carolina. I said, receive your text, Jerry. That's one of our students. We've been partnering up on some deals up there. But I like North Carolina. By the time you get a notice of default, which means you're publicly posted in the paper, your house is going to foreclosure. Guys, after that, you can get an extra month or 2. So if you get in contact with that seller in time, what we do, just like the last couple of properties, guys, we sometimes we make money up front. It just depends on how far behind the seller is. So if you got 60 days to market this property, guys, and the way we teach you how to market, it shouldn't be no way that you got to come out your pocket with nothing. But you do got to put the time and the effort in. It's not gonna happen. Ain't nobody just gonna knock on your door. Hey, I got a subject to for sale, baby. Hey, take the keys. No, man. Come on, you got to put in the work, baby. Let's come on, man. Let's be real with ourselves. You got to put in the work. You got to take the action. It's not just gonna happen. Like I say, what we focus on expand. That's why we got to command our attention. If our goal is to get out of that job, and we know the quickest way to get out of there is by building up our cash flow, then you need to build it up, baby. You need to focus on. Say, look, I'm gonna do 5 deals a year. I'm gonna do 10 deals a year. I'm cutting them jokers off over there talking that junk. I'm cutting them friends off who just talking about doing real estate, just tire kicking and you know what else. The time wasted guys. Cut it out, guys. Watching football all day Sunday like I used to, man, for hours, man. The people wait, they making their money, man. You gotta make yours. You gotta make your life, guys. You wasted too much time. We all got time, guys. We got some time somewhere that we can invest in ourselves. Because guess what? If you don't invest in yourself, who else will? Who else will? And I told myself, I refuse to be like my uncle who was laughing at me, 50 years old at the time, staying with your mom. No, that was a good eye opener. I thank God for that lesson that he put in front of me. Because I said that would not be me. So, guys, we got to invest in ourselves. Another myth, real estate is too hard and I don't know where to start. Well, look, guys, you've been blessed to see your boy, Mr. Transaction. I've been doing this thing 15, 16 years. Multiple transactions galore. So you with T Academy, we're going to take you to the next level, guys. And just ask some of our coaching students. Ask some of our coaching students, guys, how we're changing lives. One family at a time, and that's all it's about, man. And like I tell people, real estate don't have to be your passion, but let it fund your passion. Let it help you go off and do, man, real estate has blessed me to be able to go off and do other business ventures. Other business ventures, which I love. I couldn't do a lot of this stuff, guys. I was tied down to a desk from 8 to 6 or from 8 to 5. I wouldn't be able to do hardly none of this stuff. Like all the different businesses I have. I wouldn't be able to do it. So real estate has freed up my time where I'm not stuck doing something I don't want to do for a long time. Now, if it's something you like to do, then hey, whatever you're doing at the present time, hey, blessing. You can make your do some deals on the side and help pay for your mom's house or pay your brother, help your brother go to school. You know, you use that money to bless somebody else. You use that money to bless somebody else, guys. So we got an exclusive offer, guys. This is what comes with a 6-week masterclass. You get 6 weeks of subject to masterclass coaching. We're gonna be on Zoom. Me, you, and a couple of more students once a week, and we're gonna be going through your deals. Whatever you need help with, it's gonna be multiple people there to help you get to the next step and help you get to closing, guys. The next offer we have for you, 30 days of email coaching. Plus, you got this 6 week where we're gonna be live. That's we do an hour with that. We left off the Thursday. I'm sorry, guys. Every Thursday we have a Q&A. So you have a part of that. We forgot to add that. So this 30-day coaching, that's a $1,500 value. 6 week of subject to masterclass, that's a $2,500 value. Text message marketing training video with a coach. So we show you how to get your text message, guys, get them loaded, send them out, and start receiving deals. It's that easy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's that easy. We tell you what we use, that the message we use convert, we get about 15% response rate, between 13 and 15% text message response rate, guys. So that's $1,250 value. Also, you get our hiring that virtual assistant course. Let's value it at $500. We show you how to get a VA, guys, and get yourself out of the business so the business can run without you. That's how I'm able to do so much, because my business runs without me. Now I'm involved with coaching and all that stuff, but my day-to-day real estate business is hands-off. My coaching business, I'm more hands-on. My flipping house business, that's delegated and all that good stuff. You also get the fifth value offered. You get the ringless voicemail and the video, and we train you how to use that. That's another 15-20% response rate. We teach you how to be prepared when they call back, because your phone is going to ring back, and it's going to ring a lot. I guarantee you. Also, guys, you get the land trust training videos. We show you how to put your subject to properties. Excuse me, man. We teach you guys how to put your properties in a land trust, protect your assets, so you never get sued, guys. So it's $7,750, and we're giving it away today, guys, for $997. So this is the best I can do. It's a lot we put in here, but I guarantee you, if you put that time and focus into it, I guarantee you, guys, you'll be on your way to financial freedom. Now, this don't happen overnight, guys, but I guarantee you, if you put the work in and the effort in, it will happen. But like I said again, you got to put the work in. Not me. I'm going to give you the blueprint. That's my job. Give you the blueprint, coach you along. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to get out there and make it happen. It's up to you to get on that phone, talk to these sellers. If you can't afford to pay anyone to do that, guess what? No excuses. You got to be the one to pick that phone up. Nobody else. Nobody else, guys. And it also comes with a 30-day money back guaranteed. 30-day money back guaranteed. And I guarantee it, because I know what we put in here. If you guys know me, if you've been following me for a while, and you some of my students out there, guys, you know we don't play over here. We get these deals closed. We get these deals closed out. So if you're serious about, and also keep in mind, guys, for your own house, just say you don't have a house, you stand in an apartment. If you don't do nothing but buy a house for yourself to live in and your family, what's this little $997 worth it? Is it worth it if it only got you a property where you and your family can live in? Because that's what I've been living in. I've only, like I told you, went to the bank one time. And I've been doing this 15, 16 years, and every house I lived in been a subject to, guys. I don't have to go down to the bank. Oh, please, can you give it a loan? Here go my W-2s. Here go my pay stubs. Here go my credit. Is my credit okay? No, I don't have to do all that. I find a motivated seller. It's a done deal. And it's easy, guys. Easy. We got a nice one on the contract. I don't think I haven't posted that video yet. I got a lot of footage I got to get out, guys, but we got a nice one I just went to yesterday, guys, built in 2018, guys. 2018, 6-bedroom, 5 baths. The seller is behind on this one, $15,000, but it's a nice house, sits on an acre out in Decatur. Guys, you know anybody looking for something to lease purchase? Let's partner up on some deals. So, guys, I would love to try to give you more training, but we done ran out of time. I think we're in about an hour. I'm gonna open up for a little Q&A. We'll do about 10 or 15 minutes. So let me check and see what kind of questions we have. Remember, this comes back with a 30 30-day money back guarantee, guys. So you can pre-order today. Email us info@mrtransactionengineer.com. info@mrtransactionengineer.com. And guys, we'll get you set up. You'll have your link for your course and everything, all your material tomorrow. So I'm going to open up for Q&A. Let's begin. Let me check here. All righty. Let me see, man. God bless you guys. Thank you guys for staying on this long, too. Don't spend your 30K until you know the numbers on the house. Okay, so this, oh, I'm sorry. Let me go up some. Hey, Miss Reeves, how you doing? Delano, what's up, brother? Brittany, how you doing? Corey, what's going on, Corey? What's going on, guys? Rosanna, how you doing? Jersey in the house. Is Brooklyn in the house? Texas, ATL. ATL, you know I'm biased. That's where I'm from. I love you, ATL. I love all the rest of the states too, and other countries, but no place like home. No place. Chris, what's up, Chris? Call. Let's see what we got. Any questions? Trying to find your course. Philip, email us at info because we want to be able to see you out everything at once. The day on the master class, when the master class start, all the time and information. So right now, we're just going to do it by email, and then we'll have it set up on the website. So please email us at info@mrtransactionengineer.com, or you could DM me on IG or Facebook or YouTube. Well, YouTube, no, you can't DM. Ralph, congratulations, man. Got agreement getting signed on Saturday. Congratulations, man. People, guys, you can go anywhere and do this. Now, excuse me. Some places are different. You got to do an agreement for deed, but it's still all the same. Agreement for deed, I think Texas, you can't do lease purchase. So you got to do either owner finance or agreement for deed. And agreement of deed is just basically saying, I agree to sell you my house for this. I'm sorry. I got to tighten up, man. I ain't been on my black seed. I got to tighten up, baby. Oh, but agreement for deed say basically, you're going to pay me $100,000. I'm sorry. I'm going to pay you $100,000. I'm going to pay it off at this much per month, this much interest. And once I pay it off, the property will come into my name. The deed will go into my name. So that's that. California. Yeah, California got some good properties. I like California. Guys, you got any good deals out there in California, let me know also. Especially if you got one with two payments behind the two mortgages in California. Oh, I love to see them. Definitely love to see them. Two mortgages in California, baby. I short sell that second because I know that second got to be 100 or better. Oh, man, you get rid of that 100 down about 5 to 10%. Man, you cash flowing like crazy, man. This works so good on high-end houses. Hey, that's I say that for the coaching students. I was gonna give you guys a nugget, but I gotta say something for the coaching students now and the master class students. Mr. Ken in the building. Let me see what Rosanna. What's up, Rosanna? So on a pre-foreclosure, how much are you willing to pay to get the mortgage caught up? Basically, what is your cutoff before you say you're way past due? I can't help. Good question. If the person is behind, guys, let me give you a perfect example. So just say you got a house, 100 grand. They owe 90,000 on it, and they're $15,000 behind, which means they're going to be upside down. If I'm going to be upside down, period, I don't want the deal. I don't want it. You got to have some equity. If you don't have any equity, you got to be in a decent area where I know on the back end I can raise that purchase price a little higher so I can get that down payment. But I don't like doing any properties that's, over leveraged, because, you don't have any equity. So over leveraged properties, we stay away from them. Now, if it's over leveraged and in bad condition, that's a perfect short sale. Perfect short sale, but they got to be in bad condition. And another thing, if they got about, just say, 30,000 in equity, the seller got about $30,000 worth of equity, we'll bring about 10,000 to catch it up. Maybe 15, but I was taught to do this hardly with no money out of your pocket. So if I'm going to put out 15,000 out of my pocket, I gotta have a good feeling and know that area that I'm going to get 15 back. So at least if I break even, I'm cool. But I'm not putting out more on the front end unless it has a big back end. So if it's 40, 50,000 in equity, I probably spend 10,000 or 20,000 to catch it up, because I can make that 30 on the back end. So that back end gotta be nice. Jack Frost, what's up, Jack? I wonder which one you got, Jack. Yeah, you gotta. I like this, what Jermaine said. He said, depending on how much equity you're getting or what the monthly payment is. I always base it on how long it would take to get my investment back. Also, guys, I don't do any negative cash flow. No negative cash flow, guys. Don't get into these properties where they have high interest rates and you can't cash flow. You got to come out your pocket $100 to make the deal work every month. That's a bad deal. Do not do it, man. Do not do it. And I wouldn't even trust a seller, because I was taught also to have a seller pay the extra if it's not cash flowing. And ask me how I know that don't work long. That do not work long. What's up, Dave? Chris, look at my boy Chris. Try this pretty 16 knowledge to what you know, little shit what you got. Thank you, Chris. Do preset calm down. Y'all know I turn up now. I'm from Atlanta now. That's how we do. We get lit down here. Short sales, oh yeah, man. Short sale, guys. When the market crash, excuse me. When the market crash, guys, and it's there. When they cash, guys, only thing is gonna work, subject tools and short sales. Because nobody's gonna be renovating houses. The bank's gonna call. They're gonna shorten the equity lines of credit like they did last time. We had $100,000 equity line credit. Guess what they cut it down to? 10,000. 200,000 equity line of credit. 20,000. My private lenders. They was cutting it down. They was cutting their money down, man. All the investors I knew were going out there to rehab properties, all their equity lines of credit cut down. They was chopping their heads off. But the bank don't want to lose anymore. And they feel like if you got all that money and it's a recession, you're gonna try to pull all that money out and do something with it. So they gonna try to stop you in your tracks. Hold on. But they let everybody pull all their money out, they definitely gonna go under. So they gonna get you first. Hey, they not in them big pretty buildings for nothing, baby. Good question, Jonathan. Hey Eddie, do you sign the memorandum at the same time as the purchase and sale agreement and call a public notary at the same time? No, Jonathan, I've been blessed, man, with a one-page, and it's included in your course, guys. You got a one-page memorandum agreement. So, I mean, I'm sorry, not one. Yeah, it's a one page, but it's one signature, which means only I have to sign. So the seller don't even have to sign the memorandum. As long as I got a copy of that contract and I feel like they're trying to back out, like they did in North Carolina, guys, we use that same one-page memorandum. When that lady wasn't picking up the phone, I told Jerry, go down to the courthouse. You need to go down there like your life depended on it. So he got down there and recorded that memorandum, guys. And when the lady tried to sell the property, guess what? She had to come back to us, baby. She had to come back. Look at the video with Jerry from North Carolina. Hey, she had to come back. She was like, because see, her brother came in the picture all of a sudden. All of a sudden, her brother come, well, we can get this much for the property. We like, oh crap. I knew once he got involved, I said, boy, it's gonna be some stuff in the game, man. I knew it. So they thought they was gonna back out the deal, but they had to call us back. She called back. It's a cloud on my title. I can't sell the property. I guess y'all won. I didn't know it was a test, a contest. I thought you signed a contract and we was gonna go to closing. Man, on these, if you're dealing with pre-foreclosure guys, get your memorandum. Hey, if they start picking up the phone and stuff like that, you better file it. Because see, other investors come try to backdoor you. Oh, what is gonna give you? 2,000. Okay, well, I'm gonna give you 5. And then if a person in a distressed situation, hey, sometimes you do anything, man. And a lot of them will try to back out. So you got to tighten them up with that memorandum. Check with your state, though. Every state is different when it comes to pre-foreclosure laws and contracts. So, in Georgia, once you sign the contract, it's pretty much a done deal. But in certain states, you can't even market to people in pre-foreclosure. I think Florida. Check your state laws, guys. Don't quote me on Florida, but check your state laws. Let's see. Jonathan, 22, and he saved 30,000. Congratulations, man. It's hard for a lot of people to save, man. You got to be disciplined to save money. But when you got that money saved, it keep attracting more money. Do you think it's enough to close a deal subject to? Jonathan, it depends on how far behind they are. Like everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different. You got to know the numbers. You want to know how many months behind they are. Do not give the money to the seller. That money should go towards catching up the back payments, but it depends on how much the house is. Like $100,000 house, I wouldn't be spending $20,000 to catch up the back payments unless they owe $40,000 on it. So I'll be in at 40. I'll be in at 60. So if you're gonna catch up some payments with 20 grand, with 30 grand, you better make sure you got double the amount of equity. So make sure it's 60,000 in equity in that before you put that 30 in. Come on over to email us, Jonathan. We'll train you, man. So you won't go out there wrong. Because the worst thing you can do, guys, is go out here with no training, man, and get tightened up. Hey, that's gonna be an expensive seminar. Ask me how I know. I had a guy, man, I took over a property subject to. Man, the guy, every time the property became vacant, guys, the guy go move back in the house. I had to evict the guy twice. And my shyster lawyer, I should have fired him because I found out, see, he was charging me $1,500 a pop. So he was playing the guy keep coming back to the house. All the guy had to do, I found out, talk to another attorney. All my attorney had to do the first time is file a restraining order. If he would have ever came back to the property, he would have went straight to jail. But the attorney just kept milking me, guys. He kept milking me. $1,500. Come on, baby. Keep it coming. Man, he was tearing me up, man. You can't trust attorneys too, man. Some of these attorneys. Don't spend your 30K until you know the numbers on the house. Yeah, know your numbers, man. Get that reinstatement, a reinstatement letter. Frozen. It's enough for 1 to 2, so I better make it count. Yeah, Jonathan, if you got 30 racks, man, depending on your properties, if your properties in your area, nice properties about 200 to 250,000, man, that shouldn't be nothing. You should better get you 2 or 3. If you depend on your foreclosure laws, Jonathan, how long y'all have, we can show you how to hit the foreclosure bankruptcy list, and you may not even use that 30,000. So, like I said, I was trained to do this with hardly no money out of my pocket. That's how I like to keep it, because you're not putting money out of your pocket. If you're not putting money out of your pocket, then there's no money you're gonna lose. You put a little bit of money where you can get it back over time within a couple of months from the cash flow. It's cool. But like I said, you got to know what you're doing, because you can go to an expensive seminar, a $30,000 seminar, and walk away with nothing. Hey, been there before. I got burnt for $8,000 on a commercial coach. Yeah. I got over $100,000 invested in my education, man. You have to educate yourself. I'm going to a seminar. You guys know Bill Glazer in March in Texas. So going down there to a marketing seminar, man. You got to stay sharp, baby. Got to stay sharp. Alex Williams, what's the investment? It's only $9.97. $9.97 to show you how to change your financial future, man. With all this information, priceless. We so blessed now, man, that we can do this stuff virtually. You used to have to leave your house, man, go to the seminars, wait from your family 3-4 days. Man, we so blessed now, man. It's pathetic. Like I say, real estate's so easy now, man. A caveman can do it. But back when I started, you had to fax everything. You had to go meet the seller. Man, now the seller can send you pictures over video, man, you name it, man. It's like autopilot. That's why we're able to do deals virtually. Like them properties me and Jerry got up there in North Carolina, I think I saw I've seen pictures of the inside and out, but have I been to the properties? No. Do I plan on going to the properties? No. Yeah, you could do. Hey, Alex said he's trying to do transactions for every bill I have. Get it, Alex? Alex, I think I seen you on something. I don't know if I seen you on you do click funnels, Alex. Chris, no, we don't have the link set up yet. We'll have that link set up next week. I gotta go back out of town, man. My uncle passed this week, so we had to go back down there again and help my auntie with the property and all that stuff. So I'm gonna have my hands tied up this weekend. I'm sorry, guys, we don't have the link, but I've been dealing with that all week. So that's a whole nother situation. Danny, what's up, Danny? Uh-oh, I lost somebody. Man, we got a lot of questions. I guess we'll be here all night. I'll answer all on tonight. Hold on. Some of y'all will get too happy. I had me over at about 12 o'clock. I ain't going. Let me see. I'm gonna hit a couple more. Let's see. Okay, smooth jazz. I love jazz, man. Jazz is, man, it's so relaxing. Like at the end of the day, man, it's a different thing, that jazz, man. Different thing. My dad, he's a musician. So all us play around with the music and instruments and all that stuff. Okay, we're ready to make a move on the subject too, but it seems the pickings are slim or the owners are just not motivated in California. Do you have any properties in California? How can we find them? No, I don't have any in California. My girl Rosanna, she's out there in California, so she's willing and dealing. Maybe you guys can exchange information or email us at info@mrtransactionengineer.com, guys. Info@mrtransactionengineer.com, or send me a DM for the course and all that good stuff. Alex said he don't have the money right now. Well, we may take payment arrangement, Alex. We may break it down into 2 payments, but I don't know. I have to talk with my team because we're putting a lot into this, a lot going on. I'm telling you, when you get the course, man, you're gonna be floored. You're gonna be floored, man. It's several hours worth of information, man. Several hours as far as buying, what list to get, the affiliate links on where to go get your leads from, how to set up your CRM system. Man, it's all I can say is an awful lot. I'm like, real talk. This is the best course in the world. The best course in the world. Like Ali, I'm the greatest. The best course in the world. Ron told Chris on the video doing rappers better for sale because of 2-man fed to sell the income. What's your thoughts on that? Yeah. Okay, let me answer this question. Ron told Chris on the video that doing a rap is better for the seller because the subject to may affect the seller debt to income. What's your thoughts on that? Yeah, that is true. It can affect the debt to income ratio. And for those of you who don't understand that, if they're going to buy another house, then if the lenders see that they still have another property in their name, it could stop them from buying that house they're trying to get. So it depends on the lender that they're going through. It all depends on that, what lender they're going through. And what we do, guys, for some of our sellers, just depends on we cool with the sellers because we got to be on some good terms, and I know you can pay, but we will put them in a lease purchase, guys, and convert it over to owner finance if we need to, especially if we haven't sold their property. So just look out for your sellers as much as possible. Make it a win-win situation. You can do a wraparound mortgage, but you know that's going to cost extra, a little extra. And then on a wrap, if you miss payments on a wrap, they can come back and foreclose and take the property back. So keep that in mind. We're doing subject tools though. I understand what old Paul said, but tell old Paul it's a new sheriff in town, baby. Thank you, Eric. Hey, man, I like it. Your daughter is cute, man. I love kids, man. I have 4 of them. I think I'm gonna do one more. One more, maybe 2. It's a wrap. I think. I don't know. Alice, just email me and we'll talk. Info at Mr. Transaction Engineer, or send me a DM on IG. It's Mr. _ Transaction _ Engineer. Facebook page, Mr. Transaction Engineer. Excuse me, guys. Thank you, Cloud. I love you guys too, man. Change your financial freedom, guys. One house at a time. You're only one deal away, but you just got to start. If you never start, guess what? It'll never happen, man. Never happen. And the worst thing we can do, man, they say that's the worst thing we can do is die without, excuse me, guys, die without music inside of us, die without a dream inside of us. Man, if you got a dream inside of you, a burning desire, something that you always been thinking about doing, but you talk yourself out of it, man, go do it, man. That's God talking to you. That's your intuition. That's God talking to you to do it and make it happen. And you're doing a disservice to yourself, whatever it may be. I don't know what it is. I'm talking to somebody, I feel it. I'm very intuitive also. I meditate and all that good stuff. But go do it, man. Follow your dreams, man. You only live once. So follow your dreams. And you got to think about it. I'm going to keep it 1,000, guys. You had to beat, they say 1,000,000 sperms go to an egg. Right? Let me drink some water because I'm finna get into this one. They say it takes 1,000,000 sperms to go out to an egg. So you had to beat 1,000,000 people to get here. That means you wanted to get here bad, real bad, to beat 1,000,000 people. Man, you wasn't playing. And you penetrate the egg, man, first. So if you want to get here that hard, man, that bad, well, why you gonna play? Why you gonna keep playing with it? Why you gonna put your dream off, man? Come on, man. Go follow your dream and make it happen, baby. Make it happen, whatever it is. Let me put the email across the board. Guys, follow your dreams, man. I'm telling you, man, that's the best thing you can do. Don't let nothing stop you. And to keep it real, can't nobody stop you but you. Ain't nobody stop you but you. And you got to turn a deaf ear, like my boy Reverend Knight say. Look up Reverend Knight on YouTube. Like my boy Reverend Knight say, you got to turn a deaf ear to them haters. You don't even hear it. Huh? You said something? I can't do this, huh? You said something? Man, tune them out. Don't even think about it. Kill all the energy to that thought. If somebody say something negative to you, all you got to do is stop thinking about it. But we usually get mad because we keep thinking about what they said. Like their opinion really matter. Man, please. It don't matter, guys. Real estate investment, man, has changed my life, man, for real. Once I became financially free, man, I don't have to keep doing deals all day. I done flipped enough houses, man. I don't have to do that. So make sure you email us, guys. We're gonna get you set up, and the course will be released tomorrow, along with all the 6-week mastermind course, the Zoom dates, and all that stuff. We're gonna set it off, baby. Set it out. Tickler. I like that. Let me see something. Okay, let me get back to the questions. Hey, my mama a preacher, man, so I may go to preaching a little bit on you. Watch out now. Okay. When wholesaling short sales, let me see with Josh. What's up, Josh? Looking real clean, brother. When wholesaling short sales, all you need to do is buy it in a land trust. The 30-day sale restriction when selling the benefit and interest to anybody, correct? Yep. Buy it in the land trust and assign that interest. Now, they're going to want, when you got in the land trust, they're going to want to see some kind of, when you buy it in the land trust, they're going to want to see some corporation docs. When you're doing that short sale, they're going to want to see some corporate docs with that trust on there. So you may want to get a corporation that just has trust on it, or you could change the trustee on the actual paper. Email me, man. That's a little complicated, Josh, but I could hook you up. That's on the house. I'll hook you up, tell you how to do that strategy. Yeah, they got, man, we the reason, me and some more guys, well, quite a few guys, we the reason they put that stipulation in there. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Man, we used to short sell them properties, man. As soon as we get them down about 30-40%, wholesale them immediately. We got a buyer. You used to short sell the properties and sell them the same day, the next day, man. As soon as we got that approval letter, guys, we got a buyer ready to close, because we already was marketing the property at the time we was negotiating the short sale. Okay. No, Jonathan, sorry. The memorandum, you don't have to have the seller to sign it. You just get the purchase agreement signed, your authorization letter signed, have them to order the reinstatement and the payoff, and then you just, that memorandum, it only requires your signature saying, hey, my name's Eddie Raymond. I got this property under contract to buy for 30, 60 days. Contact me. It's a basic one, but it works. Costs you $25 to record it. $20 or $25 to record it. It only requires one signature, and that is yours. That is yours. Oh, that's a good question, Corey. Can you still do a subject to with a property and a notice of trustee sale status? Yep. But you got to see how many days you got before they foreclose on it. Yes, you can. Yeah, guys, email us, guys, and we'll get you pre-ordered tonight and release the course to you tomorrow and all the dates, and we're gonna get this ball rolling. Philip, yeah, Philip said he got our course. I think you got the one you got, Philip. Damn, I'll change that. The course that you got, Philip. The course that you have, it's not actually the course. What it is, it's the documents, and it's a video explaining the documents. But the course we have, man, it's off the chain. We got the insurance, the insurance company that we use. We got an interview with them. We're talking about subject tools and all that good stuff. What kind of insurance you need, how to get started, how to put the property, and you know, how to put the right insurance on your subject to properties. Man, it's very impactful. Mama doesn't need to be signed in front of an attorney. Mama, does the memorandum need to be signed in front of an attorney, or you can sign it anywhere? No, it's just got to be notarized. Like if you feel, just say if you close on a property with a seller, I'm sorry, if you put it on the contract today, and 2 days later you feel like the seller's trying to back out on you, you would go to a notary, sign the document in front of the notary, and then you would take that document down to the courthouse, to the real estate department, and have it recorded. So it only requires your signature. Good question. So will we still have access to the live Zoom? Yes, when you buy this special offer we got going on, it's a live Zoom training, 6 weeks, guys. Man, it's so much. Like I put, it's about 7 different offers all together. So it's very valuable. We're putting together a lot of work we're putting into this. Heck yeah, we're gonna show you how to fill the contracts out, step by step, whatever you need. We got you. Definitely. Drop that knowledge. Facebook user, drop that knowledge. Thank you. How much? Charlie, how much? Let me see how much. Let me show you the offers. I know some of you guys are tuning in pretty late, just getting here. I'm gonna go over real quick. Exclusive offer. Monroe Entertainment, you right, man. You gotta definitely watch out for them jacket lawyers, man. Golly, man. He really gave me, he burnt me, man. $3,000, baby. Hey, you win some, you lose some. As long as you win more than you're losing, baby. If you're losing more than you're winning, it's a problem. You got to check your mind. Something off. You're thinking negative somewhere, and somewhere you off mentally. You got to do that paradigm shift. We can't let that outside world affect the inside world. We can't let what's going on out here in the world and all the drama with people and all that stuff affect us. So right here, get this exclusive offer, 6 weeks of subject to masterclass, $2,500 value, 30 days of coaching, email coaching, $1,500 value. So that's where we look over your contracts and all that stuff. Text message marketing. And on the email coaching, guys, we ask you to give us 24 hours to respond. The third value, text message marketing training video with training, with the coach training you. That's $1,250 value. Hiring a virtual assistant course, that's a $500 value. That's for people who, you got a little extra money. You want to pay somebody to make the calls for you. Also, the fifth value, we got ringless voicemail training and video. That's a $1,000 value. Got the land trust training videos with coaching to teach you how to fill out your land trust documents and all that good stuff. So you got $7,750 value, guys, for only $997 with a coach. With a coach. If you guys been on my website, MrTransactionEngineer.com, you clearly can see my coaching starts at $8,000 if it's one-on-one, and if it's group coaching, $5,000. So you even get coaching, guys. Damn, I'm sorry, I didn't even put that in there. If I put the coaching in here, guys, that group coaching, that's another $5,000. It'll take it up to $12,000. $12,000. So you're getting a $12,000 value for $997. I know some of my coaching students like, hey man, look, I'm sorry, guys. It's only for 6 weeks, man. Calm down. Calm down. So guys, you're getting a good value, man. Good value. Good value. All right, let me see if we got any more questions. You got to watch out for them janky lawyers. How do you come up with the money to catch up on the back payments the seller owes? Okay, good question. Corey, how do you come up? Okay. How do you come up with the money to catch up the back payments with the seller? As soon as you put it on the contract, Corey, go to start advertising. Start advertising the property. We show you, in the course how to advertise, all the advertisement that we do. And if you really want to get that house sold, we show you how to get aggressive and get that property going in about 2 weeks. All you need, guys, is a vacant property, guys, motivated seller. The house is vacant. You in a good area, and you don't have to pay a lot of money to catch up the rear. It's a done deal, man. You closing that out in 2 weeks, but only if you're taking action. Now, don't expect if you tie the property up, put it on the contract, and you're not getting that much activity, the house going to go. So you got to get aggressive with the marketing. You got to. But you can be closing out, Corey, in a little as a week or two. And like I said earlier, if you got a free, what I'm saying. Like I said earlier, if you got enough time, you can get rid of these properties in lightning speed. If you're not facing a foreclosure that's a week away or 2 weeks away, you can make it happen. Good question, John. Do you find an end buyer for the property first to cover the owner back fees? Do you do rent credits on the lease to purchase? Yeah, it depends. If they don't ask, we don't volunteer. But some buyers do say, "Can I get $100 rent credit towards the down payment?" Now we give you a rent. We will give you a rent credit if you pay above the rent. So if the rent is $1,300, you can pay $1,500. Then anything over that $1,300 will go towards that down payment. But just off the monthly mortgage payment, we usually don't give rent credit, but we will if they ask. But not a lot. We may do like on a $1,300 a month. It depends on how much we marked it up in the back end. Because on the back end, you want to mark your properties up on lease purchase for about 10%. You want to mark them up about 10%. That way you got a nice back end when you cash out. So that 10% will cover your down payment, and you still got that equity in the back. Jonathan said the house is 500K, New Jersey. Yeah, Jonathan. But like I said, it depends on your market, man. Depends on if you're attacking foreclosures or probates. It all depends on what leads you're messing with. Now, $500,000 payment. If you got to catch up the back payments, you don't have time to market it for sale and find you a tenant buyer. Then that 30,000 will easily go. But if it's a $500,000 house in good condition, you should be able to get 30 or better right back. But it all depends on the house. We have to take a look at the pictures and all that good stuff. But yeah, I throw 30 out there on a $500,000 house if it's in good shape and it's updated, because I know I'm gonna get it back. You're definitely gonna get it back in a good area. You'll get it all day. Because the one thing about it, guys, we're dealing with the 75% that can't buy. 70 to 75% of people can't get traditional financing through a bank. So they need people like us to help them out. Why? High debt to income ratio, bad credit. Hey, so we here for the 70, 75 percenters. When you rehabbing houses, you only dealing with the 20, 25% of people that can actually buy. That's why they be so picky, and some of these houses sitting on the market for a while, because some of these investors doing these little sorry rehabs and wonder why they lowballing them. You get into the rehab game, guys, you gotta do a good job, or you need to model your competition. Don't do the same exact thing, but if their house got granite countertops and hardwood, you can't come in there with that Home Depot countertops and carpet and think you're gonna get what the other person got. That's not happening. Let's see. Jerry, what's up, brother? I got your text, man. I've been putting in work, baby. Ooh, that's a good question. Have you ever had a seller get frustrated a few years and tell the bank they no longer own the property because they're frustrated with having the loan still showing their name? No, I haven't had that happen, Jerry. If they get irritated, they really want it out their name, then we'll push our buyer to get them qualified. We'll help them get it qualified. And if they do that, guys, if they do try to go back and do it, you got power of attorney. So you can still talk to the bank. You do have some sellers that's crazy out here. I dealt with quite a few. But usually, guys, how you start with a seller is how you finish. So if you start off with a seller that's an asshole, that's a pain in the butt, then most likely it's going to end the same way. I'm telling you, man. Ask me how I know. I'm dealing with one now. Only probably because they're frustrated. Yeah, so if they do get frustrated like that, just get them cashed out. Just say, okay, Mr. Seller, I understand. Really, there's nothing they really can do. As long as you're making the payment, the bank don't even care. You making the payments, they don't care. Now, if you get behind and then the seller go to acting up, then that may be a different story. But I haven't seen, them call a loan due since I've been in this business. Mm-hmm. I love you too, boo. Oh. Yeah, Jerry, like I told you, this Jerry guy's one of our coaching students in North Carolina. I was just talking about you, Jerry, how we up there tearing them up. Tell him, Jerry, have we had to come out of pocket with any money? Probably a couple of $100, man, $600-700. We use our end buyer money to fund the whole campaign. So get good with that. We'll teach you how to do it. We definitely will. Yeah, like I said earlier, guys, I like to sell mine only on lease purchase. If they come, I will sell it on the finance, but they got to come with a lot of money. And really, I don't even recommend doing an owner finance. I would just do an agreement for deed. That way, you don't have to change title, because if you sell it to them on owner finance, guess what? You got to change the title into whatever entity they want to put it in. They may want to put in their name, or put it in, a company name instead of a land trust. So Man, Jerry, it's just better either do agreement for deal or lease purchase, man. Keep your properties, man, because you don't you when you sell it on a finance, you don't even get the tax benefits. So that's why as real estate investors, we don't pay a lot of taxes because we get tax write-offs. You can write off clothes, cars, shoes, you name it, man. Everything. I love it. Why you think your president a real estate tycoon and don't pay any taxes? Hey, man, and he can't wait, man. Before he became president, I'm a real estate guy, so I studied everybody that's dealing with real estate. And before he became president, him and Robert Kiyosaki, they was talking about guys how they made so much money in the crash, and I'm a witness too. I made so much too in the crash. It was, man, it's the best time. It's still how we train you is the best time period because you don't get paid. But only thing about the crash, when the crash hit, guess what? It becomes a buyer's market. Yeah, baby. It becomes a buyer's market. They got to get real humble. They got to get humble. They got to get humble. Right now, some of these jokers head so far up their butt. I tell you, man. But we got some motivated ones too. It just all depends on the list. But a lot of people, man, they had their heads up the hill. I want top dollar for my house. It's the Taj Mahal. Come on, man. That house look like the last 50 I just saw. Let's see. Yeah, Dan, they got the training videos. Let me see. Let's see. The tenant buyer try to buy the house. Will it be the buyer's name or will it stay in the previous owner? Let me see. Corey said, let's say the tenant buyer decides to buy the house. Will it be in the buyer's name or will it stay in the previous owner name? If they decide to buy the house, it's going to be in my. If they buy the house from me, it's going to be in my land trust until they go get a loan, Corey, to cash me out. So it's going to stay in my land trust name or my LLC name until they go get a loan and cash me out. Then when they cash me out, it'll be in their name. Danny, can you access the program for life, not the coaching? Yeah. The program for life, not the coaching, baby. Nah, but excuse me. My students know, man, they got my cell phone, so you can hit me anytime, but not anytime. Now we calling me after 7, 8 o'clock. I'm with my family chilling. But they got my cell phone. You can hit me up. They know, man. They students, they've long, they've been paid a year ago. We still talk. We still text. Hey, we family forever, man. Like real talk. Training videos, yeah, you can access them for the rest of your life and download the material. Look at Zerk. Zerk, you trying to get me, baby. Talking about what's the least I could accept on the price. Hey, man. Zerk, that's the best I can do, baby. That's the best I can do. I may not sure how to approach it. Smooth Jazz. We have a neighbor house approaching him coming up for auction in May. Not sure how to approach him for the subject too. Hey, we teach you that in the training material, Jay. We got live seller calls. So we got live seller calls which you can listen to where we close the deals out. So we teach you all that good stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's a lot, man. Like this is not my wholesale lease option course is pretty good, but we double the information in there. Because I want to make it so easy a caveman can do it. Jerry, what Jerry say? Not at all closing with end buyers. Yeah, man. Me and Jerry, man, we doing deals, very little money. Just picture this, guys. Like honestly, the last house we got, Jerry. Just think about this. I think we talked about this on a video. We are controlling $180,000 asset. $180,000 asset, guys, for $600 or $700. I think we had to come out 700. Let's just say 700. $700, man. We control a $180,000 house. Come on, man. Hey, this is a no-brainer, man. Stevie Wonder do this deal. He can't even see the ink. He gonna sign anyway. Yeah, Jerry, it's different, man. Jerry said attorney told he couldn't do agreement for deed for if I didn't install the first mortgage. Yeah, Jerry, like I say, every state is different, so you may not be able to do the agreement for deed. Just do the lease purchase, man. It's less headache. If people don't pay, you can kick them out, put another person in there, and get another non-refundable down payment, man. Isn't that a terrible thing? Isn't it a terrible thing? Guys, email us. Let me see. We get updates on the course. Will we get updates? Yeah, Quinn said we get updates on the course. Yeah, definitely. And also in the course, guys, you can ask questions. So we made it now. When you're inside the course, you can ask questions, and everybody who got the course can see the question. So some people are gonna be answering you back. You know, our team gonna be on there answering questions. So it's gonna be so tight, man. You can just read down and you'll find your answer. Or either email us. We got you, man. Once you do one or two of these deals, it's pretty much a slam dunk. You just got to get your feet wet. Got to be like Obama say, yes, I can. You can do it. It's all about that mindset, though, baby. It's all mental, man. It's most of everything in this world mental. Just think about it. There's two things they didn't teach us about in school. Number one, the power of this mind. They don't want you to know how to use this now. They want to keep you as stupid as possible. The power of this mind, they don't teach you. And the second thing, money. The main resource that we need. For a reason, man. They want to keep you in a rat race. Keep you stressed out. But hey, over at T Academy, we ain't going for it, baby. We're getting up out that rat race. One flip at a time. All right, guys. Woo, we running over. It's almost 2 hours. I'm going to take two more questions, guys, and we got to go. Make sure you email us info@mrtransactionengineer.com, and we'll get everything over to you tomorrow. Get you all set up. Send you the link out so you can go ahead and pay that $9.97 to bless yourself. Yeah, I did say if you guys attended live, I would do something special for you if you didn't leave at the end. So email me, info@mrtransactionengineer.com. I'm gonna put it up on the screen again. So do a screenshot or take a picture. Email me, and we're gonna give you guys some special tools for your toolbox. And go to our website, mrtransactionengineer.com. We also got the land trust docs. Let me see. Let me put that in there for you. Hey, I'm giving out of gas now, guys. I've been rolling all day. I try to get up about at least 5 o'clock, man. 5 o'clock every morning. Got to get to the bag, baby. Plus, I like to get up and meditate. Everybody sleep. House peaceful. So I could meditate, get myself together, man, before everybody wake up. That's the link to our site, guys. I'm going to put the email address, too, in the link. Darren, the price on the training, man, we got a great offer, guy. Darren, just scroll back in the videos. We got a chart what all you get, because you really need to see what you're getting into, what you're buying. Or just email us. Damn, my Facebook went out. I don't know. Or just send us the email. We got you. Man, we've been on here 2 hours, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in with us 2 hours, man. I know it's been a long night. I try to answer every question I could. Every question I could answer, guys. I try to answer. Man, I gotta cut my hair, man. Anybody know a good barber in Atlanta, man? Let me know. Cause I'm tired of going to these rickies, man. Tired of these rickies. Help! Help! Yes, this video, Flippers RS. You can just rewind this video if you're on Facebook or YouTube and take a look at it. I'm going to take it down tomorrow. So the special is only going to be good until tomorrow, guys. So I'm going to let the video stay up for one more day, then I'm going to take it down. So you can go back and look at this anytime until tomorrow at 12 p.m. And then, we got to take the deal away because it looked like we got a lot of emails already coming in. So we can only, right now, we can only take in about 5 more people. So 5 more people, that's it. That's it. And then we probably do another training in about 2 weeks because then the people will be a couple of weeks on going in the program. So we want to be able to have ample time to get to everybody. We're not looking to take 10, 20, 30 people, guys. This is only for a couple of people who are serious. We don't want 20, 30 people at one time because we won't be able to give you the proper attention you need to get your deals closed. So this will come down tomorrow at 12, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you and have a wonderful night.